Stay away from them fake spiritual folks. You know who I'm talking about. That's the people you look on their profile. I'm spiritual. You go look on their dating app. I'm non-religious. I'm spiritual. You be talking, you asking, what that mean? Well, I believe in God, but I don't go to church. The church is bad. I don't read the Bible. Constantine the Bible ain't real. I don't pray. I am God. Look, if you God, why your life so fucked up? If you don't pray, if you don't read the Bible, you don't read the Quran, you don't attend any spiritual services, you don't have any spiritual practices, how are you so spiritual? Inquiring minds want to know. That's like me saying, yep, I believe that if you walk outside and you ground and you walk in the sun, you will be healthier and more connected. But I don't never walk outside. I ain't never grounded. I ain't never exercised. I believe that if I exercise 5 days a week, I'll get in shape. But I ain't never at the gym. I just believe it. So you mean to tell me you so spiritual, you believe in God, and that's it. That's where you draw the line. Well, as long as I believe, you believe in vicarious atonement, but you don't believe what the people do in the church. Or could it be that you have been butthurt? Could it be that you have been traumatized by a preacher that wasn't right? You have been traumatized by a church that wasn't right. You were brought up in a religion. Maybe your father was a preacher and you knew he was a bullshit ass character. And so you really don't believe everything inside of these religious constructs. And so now you just thrown religion all out the window. You threw the baby out with the bathwater. How does that work? Because personally, I've been through a lot of these different phases of my spirituality. From growing up in religion to gaining a certain degree of knowledge, elevating in consciousness to realize, wait a minute, some of this ain't adding up, to I am God. Me and God, I am God. To Lord, please help me out of this situation. To now I'm back saying whatever fills my soul, whatever fills my spirit up is my spirituality, but only through my practices. How do you say, again, I've been using this analogy for a while now. I'm just bringing it to my YouTube so I can have it on record. But you telling me that you're going to be an all-star basketball player, first team all-district, all-state, MVP of the tournament, but you ain't never hooping. You're never in the gym. It's just like saying, I am so spiritual, but you never pray. You don't consistently read any holy text. You don't gather around other quote unquote spiritual people. You don't do any type of charity. You don't do any form of worship. You just lip service. God is going to recognize your lip service. Or are you God? Because that's what you claim. And then you say, well, I don't pray. Pray is just a form of begging. Let something happen to you or somebody in your family. I bet your ass be in prayer asking God to come assist you. See, a lot of y'all done got too smart. You done read a book, you done watched the lecture, and now you think you know some shit. But again, your life is fucked up. So tell me, how does that make sense? How are you so spiritual, but you broke? You so spiritual, but you hate your job, you hate that nigga you're laying up with, you hate your baby mama, but you spiritual. And you supposed to be out here thinking that somebody gonna believe that or follow along with that because it's became popular. Oh, you woke. You know, like I say, you done watch some YouTube videos and you done been to some meditations and chills and you eating healthy and you got some crystals, burning sage. Now you spiritual. But you still out here living in all iniquity. Fuck out of here, man. I think we should just tone it down a little bit. I think we should have a little bit more gratitude inside of our hearts. I think that we should spend a little bit more time of self-reflection and actually tithing. What do I mean by tithing? I don't mean offerings that you may pay in the church. I mean the most truest form of tithing with your time. If you are so spiritual and your connection with God is like you say it is, how much time are you sacrificing to God? How much time are you paying to God? How consistent are your worshiping practices? Do you pray every day? Are you in a state of gratitude every day? How many days when you wake up do you firstly give praise and honor and thanks to God? How many days do you truly end your day, your last thoughts before you doze off, are showing God gratitude, being thankful that you made it out here, being thankful that you was able to go wherever you went to in the world and make it home in one piece? A lot of people not doing this. You're just saying you spiritual. And the reason my conviction and the way I speak now, because once I said that I am going to not be a lip servant, but to be a servant with my actions to deliver my will to God. And when my life began to transform, then I could clearly see, wait a minute, you don't become transformed by your speech. You become transformed by your actions. You become transformed by your heart posture. You don't just get to say who you are, what you are. You don't just get to be over here living a real savage life on demon time for the last 10 years. And then the first day you get over here and you make a prayer, now you back. Where's the trial at? Where's the test at? See, you got to be tested. You got to actually go through the fire. You have to go through the darkness and to come out and be illuminated. You just don't get to say, okay, God, I'm back. God gonna say, well, you got to show and prove. You want to just say you spiritual and now I'm just going to allow you to come back. See, that's that vicarious atonement. No, you are responsible for your actions. Whatever that your hands have done, you are responsible. Wherever your feet went, you are responsible. That's the whole concept of free will. You had the opportunity at any point to say, enough is enough, God, I want to come back. But you can't do that if you're under the impression that I am God, spirituality is me saying this, I don't have to do anything but say I'm spiritual. That only works on neophytes. That only works on people who don't do the work. Again, you think I'm going to be in this gym working out on my game every day of the week and my game is improving for somebody to come in the gym one day and say, I want to get on the starter team. How does that work? God going to say, you need to put some more work in. You probably have the best talent. Your heart might be right, but you have to be tested. And until you are willing to show that, all right, this is the team I want to be on, I'm going to put in the work, then you just saying you're spiritual. You're not. You might can fool all them other folks, but you can't fool God, and you can't fool me. I'm out of here.